I just finished watching How Do You Live. I cried so much at the end, and it still makes me wanna cry. I really don't understand myself why I'm crying so much. I will try not to spoil anything. Anyway, I really liked, but I can understand that if someone didn't like this movie. Hi guys, thanks for coming back to my channel. I'm Kitune, and today I'm finally planning to go and watch 君たちはどう生きるのか How do you guys live? So in my house I don't have TV, so I didn't even watch any news about it. I try not to read any spoiler or any comments about this movie. I even muted the word 君たちはどう生きるのか on Twitter in order to avoid any beforehand information about this movie. I'm really excited. It seems like people have mixed feeling about this, but let's get into it, and I will give you guys a no spoiler comment about this video, this movie. So let's go. It says don't step into the moon. Then what is this open space? What's the point if you're not allowed to go in? I didn't plan anything for this video, so I don't even know what kind of shot I actually have to take in order to make. So I'm just taking a random shot. But to be honest, I think it's so embarrassing to walk around and take video of yourself around in cities, because people will just stare at you like you're doing something really weird. Maybe it is, taking video of yourself and talking into the mic and camera is pretty weird. So I just finished watching How Do You Live, and I will try not to spoil anything. I didn't really understand anything. It was really hard movie to understand, because it didn't really have as always, it was kind of I didn't bring anything to wipe my tears, because I thought this movie is not type of movie that you would cry. but I cried so much at the end, and it still makes me wanna cry. And it's not because the story was sad, but I don't know. I don't really understand why I'm crying, but like the things that movie portrayed, the things that the movie showed kind of really resonate with me, because I thought maybe it's not like the overall movie theme, but I think partially the movie really talked about like world building or making stories, creating something that you care. It was really good. It was really good, and I really recommend everyone to watch it. But at the same time, I thought this movie is kind of movie that certain people would really love it, and most people would be just like that I just watched. When the movie ended, people who were sitting right next to me was talking about the movie, and they were like, what was that? Oh, I should have searched before watching the movie because I didn't get anything and something like that. And I kind of felt like overall people were really confused. And don't get me wrong, I was really confused too. I didn't really understand the movie concept or anything, but again, I think movie really portrayed the way Hayao Miyazaki creates his story and world, and how much he loves it. All the mental conflict he has during making or creating his work. And also, do you guys remember how you felt or how you view world when you guys were really small? Like when I was small, when I was like little child, I used to feel really vulnerable, and I felt like world was uncertain. So let me give you guys an example. I thought if I didn't use specific street or path, I thought that I would never be able to go back to my home. So I thought I just have to go to the street and like cut the corner here, and that's the only way I can go back home. If I take different road or street, I would reach to different house. So when I was going back home in my youth, I was really, really scared. Or something like that. Or when I had to go somewhere, and like let's say like you had to take bus or train, and your mom would give you a specific amount of money, just enough to get to wherever destination you had to. And I always hoped my mom would give me more money, because in my mind I was always like, what if from today like bus price went up and I couldn't pay? What if I like get off and wrong station and like I had to pay more money, like what would happen? So I would be really anxious and really worried about these different scenarios that would never happen. I was just overthinking about everything and how you thought adults are so big and scary, and because their face is so far away from you, most of adults' face was really blurred away for me. I don't know, maybe that's only me, but like I felt I was so scared of everything. And I felt like everyone doesn't understand me. And how do you live really capture that essence of being a little child, being super overthinking, super anxious, but you're so creative that you come up with different scenarios and like just going to sleep or just going to school, you come up with this bizarre idea of fantasy role. And yeah, I really miss those days, I guess. And yeah, the movie really captured that youthful, anxious, worried, but really creative mind. I don't know. I don't really understand why I'm crying so much. But yeah, I guess it hits me in the spot because I was that anxious little child who didn't have any friends, and I was always reading books, spending time with myself, and had a lot of creative story in my mind, and kind of all the time daydreaming. I still do that. When I'm walking back home, I run the whole movie or scenario of the stories I made up in my mind and something like that. And when you're that type of child who likes to draw, who likes to write a story, who's not really into doing soccer or going out and playing with other children, you're the type of kids who keep it to yourself and loves to create something, you're really lonely. You're really lonely. I remember myself being really lonely and being really distant from other child. なんかちょっとこう英語だとうまく説明できない感じがするんで、日本語で話そうかなと。なんか悲しい映画だから泣いてるわけじゃなくて、なんかなんだろう、宮崎駿さんの伝えたいことというか、なんかこう何十年も通して創作してきた彼の中でいろんな葛藤があったんだろうなみたいなのを感じさせられるというか、なんか私もこんな素晴らしいもの世に生み出したいなと思うというか、like one thing I really love about Ghibli movies is that it really captures like small moment of life, like how your whole body how your whole body sinks when you step on the mud, or how it's hard to try and open a old house window. How when you're in rush, specifically when you are in rush, it's really hard to take off your sandal and stuff. Like all those small portion of life, small things that would happen in your life. Ghibli really captures those small glimpses of moments, things that people would forget. But these are the moments that makes up your life. I really don't understand myself why I'm crying so much. But yeah, I think this movie in a way hurt myself, and at the same time it really healed my heart. Well, I hope I didn't really spoil anything. Well, I didn't give any like storyline or anything, so I really want to learn about your other people's perspective about this movie. So once it's released and internationally, I'm really looking forward you guys to comment on this video. Anyway, I really liked, but I can understand that if someone didn't like this movie, it's fine. I guess it's it depends on the people. The movie definitely knew that this was not for everyone, I think. Also, I'm really confused, and I don't think I will be able to regain my strength to talk about this and analyze it. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys like this, and see you in next video. Bye.